Hello, everybody. It's December 10th, 2019. It's 11:33 a.m. Pacific and 2:33 p.m. Eastern, and it is time for our midday mindful moment. 2 days in a row, I'm late. Sorry. I got caught in traffic. That's all I can say. I got caught in traffic on my way here. But I am here now. Yes, I am. And who am I? I am Reverend Jonathan Zenz. I am the founding spiritual director of Tucson New Thought. And this is the time and the place right here on the Midday Mindful Moment. This is the time and place where we check in each weekday for just a few minutes of mindfulness, just allowing ourselves to actively engage our spiritual practice. Because when we engage our spiritual practice on a consistent and regular basis, life just gets better all around. Yes, it does. So, whether you're watching live or on the replay, do me the favor of posting a comment and letting me know that you are here, because I am here, and I'm going to take a breath and affirm I am here. And if you'd like to repeat that after me, go ahead. I am here. I am here. I am here. I am here. And I want to start with this, my reminder to you that I offer every single time we see each other in this venue. And it is this, that you are love, you are light, you are life, you are magnificent. Take the time to reflect on your magnificence and let yourself be motivated by that for the rest of the day and every single day, for the rest of your life. Know who you are. You are the magnificence of an infinite creative divine power that is showing up as you, and you're unique. And isn't that amazing? Yes. Marianne, good morning. Namaste to you as well. So this week I have decided I want to focus on the 4 agreements. So I got my 4 agreements wisdom cards out, and I've got the cards here, and we're just going to mix them up a little bit and see what Spirit wants us to know today. What is wanting to be known and expressed? Let's see. Oh, I think I turned that one around in a way that I don't like. I'm a little bit obsessive compulsive about my cards. They all have to be facing the right direction. So there we go. All right. So here's my question to you. Which one? How about, let's see. I think this one. This is the card of the day right here. What does it say? So one of the 4 agreements, of course, is don't make assumptions. And this is a really good one. This says, be aware of unconscious assumptions. Kathy, happy to have you here as well. Unconscious assumptions. And on this, it says, assumptions are made so fast and unconsciously most of the time because we have agreements to communicate this way. We have agreed that it is not safe to ask questions. We have agreed that if people love us, they should know what we want or how we feel. Ooh, that really hits me here today. Wow, that really, yeah. Assumptions are made so fast and unconsciously most of the time because we have agreements to communicate this way. Think about the implication of that, that we have tacitly made agreements below the level of our awareness. We have rooted these agreements into our belief system that this is the way life unfolds, and we take it for granted, and we just communicate this way. We make assumptions about people, we make assumptions about things, we make assumptions about places. I guess we make assumptions about nouns. That's a joke. We have agreed that did you get the joke? We make assumptions about people, places, and things. Sorry. This is the kind of mood I'm in today. We have agreed that it is not safe to ask questions. We have agreed that if people love us, they should know what we want or how we feel. Well, first of all, no one knows. No one knows except you. And unless you communicate what you want, how you feel, you cannot take for granted that anybody else is going to know that. So it is important that we learn how to communicate effectively what we want, how we feel, in a way that is not maudlin, right? A way that is not like that's the other thing. I don't want to live. I don't want to live in a life of saying I need to have this, I have to feel this, like and because I think one of the thoughts is that if we've been taught that if we are communicating what we want or how we feel, what we're basically saying is we can get it from the other person, and that's actually not the case. We have to be rooted in that in our own heart. What we want and how we feel has to be rooted as an inside job, and then it will become reflected outside of ourselves. But we also have to have the ability to open up and communicate that to people around us. I also like this. We have agreed that it is not safe to ask questions. Think about that. Do you ever find yourself in a position where you don't feel it's safe to ask a question? It, to be totally honest, one of the first things that came up for me uh, today, because it's such a big discussion in our culture right now here in the United States, and it was actually reinforced with Merriam-Webster yesterday, saying that their word of the year was them, or was it they? Irrespective of which one it was because such a large part of our conversation right now has been around pronoun use, and people being confused about utilizing they them pronouns for the singular for people who want to be identified in a way that is free of gendered language. And there are many people who prefer, well, I don't want to say prefer that. There are many people who identify free of gender, and they prefer. See, it's so hard, right? That's an assumption. I assume they prefer, and it's those are the tacit things underneath a level of awareness that happen, and it comes out in our language and our communication. So part of this is to bring it to the level of awareness, and as I realize that it's happening, I can stop myself and say, no, what I know is that there are people who use they them pronouns. It's not their preference, that's just what they use, and that's okay. I use he him pronouns. So this didn't need to become a missive on that particular issue, but it just came up for me when with this, we have agreed that it is not safe to ask questions. I think we would do ourselves a world of good if we asked more questions in a way that was loving and kind, and with the notion in mind that it is for our education, and that we are not looking in any way to move into a place of ridicule, because that's, I think, another thing that can happen. There's tacit ridicule in the way that questions get asked sometimes. Anyway, so this is a big one. Don't make assumptions. Beware of unconscious assumptions. Whew. Yeah. So I'm going to allow myself to relax into this moment, and I invite you to do the same for me as we root ourselves in this notion that we are consistently bringing to our awareness those unconscious assumptions that we have made. We are lifting them up into the surface, and in awareness, we get to act accordingly. So that's what I'm going to treat on today. That's going to be our spiritual mind treatment, our affirmative prayer, if you will. And that's what I want today. So if you're in a place where it's comfortable and you'd like to close your eyes and it's safe for you to do so, I invite you to do just that. Allow yourself to have the luxury of this moment of reflection and understanding and receptivity to these words. As I breathe in and release any anxiety or tension, just allowing myself to relax here and now, and inviting everyone to do the same with me. Breathing in again and releasing. And one more time, breathing in the good, breathing in the light, breathing in the gratitude, breathing in the joy. And allowing the infinite wisdom to flow in the here and now. For what I know is that there is only one power, one presence, one infinite creative source for all that is. There is only one thing going on. It is good. It is love. It is light. It is peace. It is beauty. It is reflected in everything, everyone. All creation is a reflection of this infinite wholeness. And all creation, every aspect of creation shows up uniquely, beautifully, magnificently. We are living the life of this divine creative energy and calling it our own. For this divine creative energy is life itself. It is the life force. And this is who we are. We show up as this life force. I identify right now as the infinite life force inherent in all things, expressing as all things. Ooh, what a good feeling that is. And so I know that I utilize this life force in kind ways, in loving ways, and in ways that are momentously moving forward. I trust in the perfect evolution of my soul as it continues to unfold in greater and greater ways. And in doing so, I allow myself to bring to the surface unconscious assumptions, assumptions below the level of awareness that I have experienced, that I have rooted into a belief system. And I challenge myself in this moment to let go of those which are not in service to the forward momentum of my life, to the forward momentum of those who are around me. I let go of anything that is not in service to forward momentum and kindness, love, equity, and evolutionary thought and practice. I trust in the perfect revelation of these unconscious assumptions, and I live in their questioning. And in questioning, I am illuminated and enlightened. I trust that questions are easy to ask, and it is safe to ask questions. For when I ask questions, I am doing so in a loving, kind manner that is honoring of all creation. I trust and know that it is easy. And right in this moment, I welcome the ease to be able to express what I want, to express how I feel. And know that I do so in a safe way that is free of condemnation, that is open and that is welcomed with open and receptive arms by those all around me. And I know this to be so for each and every one of us. I am lifted up in this moment, and I make a new agreement to communicate in a way that is free, safe, loving, and kind. And I do so free of assumptions. So, trusting this, knowing this, and in deep gratitude for this, I simply relax, release, let go, and allow. And knowing this to be so, I let it be. As together we say, and so it is. So there we have it. Oh, how do you feel? I feel good. I feel so good. And I am in such deep gratitude that you've taken this time to hang out with me for a few minutes. Keep an eye out for more opportunities for the Midday Mindful Moment. If you haven't already, please do react to this video. Click that love button. The love button is my favorite. I tell you, I love when people click that little heart because I just want to spread more love in the world. That's my whole purpose in life, is to be loving, spread more love, to be more love. So click that love button. But if you want to just click the like button, you can click that too. Or if you want to click the angry button, you can click that too. I just want to know that you had an experience. Yes. Also, throw up a comment. Let me know that you were here or were here. If you're watching on the replay, let me know. I like to know. Also, let's share this video, because as we share this practice, as we share this wisdom that I just allowed to take over me in the moment, as we share it, we can spread the good to those, to people. We don't even know who we are. When we express these things, we don't know whose lives we're touching. And that's the thing that I love about the work that I do, is I never know whose lives I'm touching, how far the reach goes. But I encourage that we reach further and further and further with this good and magnify our mindfulness practice. I do want to let everyone know tonight is the night. Oh, I'm so excited. We are having our book launch gala at Unity of Tucson, 3716 North Camino Blanco. Doors open at 5:30. Our presentations and special performances begin at 6:30. That's going to be readings and music, and there's going to be a toning event. And I'm super jazzed for this. We four writers who are in the picture there: Rick Chavez, Christy Andrews, myself, and Eliza Bloom Robinson. We are presenting 3 books, the 3 that we have written, and it's going to be a fun night. So I would love to see you there. We will also have books on sale at a heavily discounted price, much lower than you're going to get them on Amazon. And mine is available on Amazon. But you can get it, and we're also going to be doing book signings. So join us for that. Also, don't forget, on Wednesday nights, we have meditation right here at Tucson New Thought, 6 p.m. If you are not in Tucson, and you can do the time adjustment accordingly, depending on your time zone. Tucson is in the mountain time zone. We do broadcast on Facebook our Wednesday meditations through our Wednesday meditation group. So sign up for that group. And yes, Ron, I'm telling you right now, recorded meditation. Sign up for the Wednesday meditation group, which is part of the Tucson New Thought page here on Facebook. And you can actually go listen to previous recordings. I will tell you, last week's recording was not that great, but other recordings of meditation practice. And we also then do live stream it every single Wednesday as well. So there's that. Also, Sunday gatherings, 9 a.m. contemplative experience and a 10:30 celebration experience every single Sunday right here. Those are also, of course, on Facebook. I just put everything on Facebook. All of it, 100% of it. I just keep putting it on Facebook because this is one of the ways that I get to reach out and, touch many, many lives beyond just what's within these walls. So I'm grateful for that opportunity. Do keep an eye out on Facebook, Instagram, and on our website, TucsonNewThought.org, for everything, the latest and greatest that is happening here at Tucson New Thought. All right, I think that's it. There are so many ways. As I say every single day, there are so many ways to celebrate the magnificence that is you. Don't ever forget that you are magnificent. Celebrate that. And also share this, expand the flow to everyone you know. Looking forward to seeing you next time. Have a great day, everyone. Namaste. Oh, Ron, I'm seeing your note now. You don't need Zoom for the Wednesday meditation. You just log in. You just log into the Wednesday meditation group on Facebook. I just caught that. So there you have it. Okay, that's it. If you want to, you know what? If you want to reach out to me, I'm going to put in I'll add a link here. I will do that, and just as soon as I log off, I'll go on and add a link. Okay, enough of that. Bye.